I started looking for Tommy Lee and Vince Neil, Nikki Sixx. None of those guys showed up. You lied to me.
I lied.
You were referring to Motley on the Maverick.
I never promised the real Motley, that Motley crew. Finally, the Sixers secured after all that. They do have a fresh 24. Simmons, nice look for Amir Johnson, ending the 0 for 4.
There for him in his game. Steadily improved in Gainesville.
Seth Greenberg.
Yes, did I say Brad Greenberg?
You did, the former Sixer GM. Seth now a commentator, and Brad at last look was in Israel.
Was he?
Yep, working there in basketball.
Last I heard.
Against Simmons, terrific defense. He came up with a swipe as well. Redick unable to convert, however. Dario Saric drilling the three. Bench shooter from beyond the NBA average, around 36%. Simmons working over Finney Smith and having his way. Ben his second bucket. Just the forearm here and should be called for the offensive foul.
And I'm trying to figure out what the officials are calling as we take a look at Ben's finish there off the glass.
Sixer lead at a deuce. Leva, who is eye to eye with Simmons, both at 6'10". Amir Johnson, nice spot by Simmons. Covington working hard for the money. Nerlens Noel, the former Sixer, currently serving a suspension.
Matthews usually plays well against the 76ers too, provides energy, perimeter play.
Covington another three.
Afterthought. As far as stretching the floor and his ability to stretch defenses, that was groundbreaking. Now it seems like it's the norm. Guys and teams are trying to imitate. Barnes turns that corner with the emphatic finish. Nice move.
Not the usual rim protection in there for the Sixers. Under 4 minutes now to go before the break. Fultz, by the way, is playing with 3 personal fouls. Now Simmons matching up with Barnes. That's terrific defense. Ben Simmons, oh, by the way, if you're considering your Rookie of the Year ballot, the guy's been averaging a triple-double over the last 14 games. This guy D'ing it up as well.
Tried to use the same move he used on Dario just a couple of trips ago. Ben ain't.
Fultz in a crowd had it blocked. Simmons and Powell tied up, and we have a whistle. And we have a foul. It's going to be on Simmons.
Foul's on Ben Simmons. That's his first. Team's fifth.
Those two guys just tying each other up. Where's the foul? Where's the foul? Really? Because the guy took a tumble?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's because Powell fell awkwardly and had his leg locked underneath. That has nothing to do with Ben. I am really confused. Powell is fortunate that he didn't do something to his knee or ankle there.
Rolling Simmons didn't get it. Ben, however, will roll with the ball himself. The rim, and he was impeded by a couple of Sixers as Simmons got all the way to the cup.
Saw him go into Cameron Indoor Stadium and drop 40 plus on Duke.
That time the seas parting for Saric, who gets himself.
That's ridiculous.
Best three-point shooter in the NBA since March 1st as Simmons goes marching down the floor.
It looks like he's been able to salvage this third quarter after starting off slow. Sixers right now points, or 10 wins I should say, more than what the Vegas odds makers had this team winning. So Vegas was wrong by 10, potentially.
22.
And it's not going to not get the ball anymore. He's going to continue to get looks.
Marco Bellinelli.
Cuts ball side. Good find from his teammate. Nice catch and finish.
Simmons, oh yes, among the NBA leaders in steals as well. In fact, he is 8th coming in. And Ben promptly finishes what he started. That'll prompt a timeout from...
Well, as the fourth quarter has started, the Sixers have changed their offense. Much more in attack mode. Ben, instead of Mom Winnie, was a cheerleader back in the day in Lexington.
Sixers running out of time. Covington with a prayer, nearly found a home, and Ben Simmons in short.
Playbook in that he didn't anticipate that it was going in. He assumed it was a miss. Johnny on the spot first to get to it.